What if there is no social media? With so much of our lives revolving around Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, it's hard to imagine what life would be like without them. But here are 10 things that would happen if social media disappeared tomorrow. Number 1. People will go outside more. Without the lure of scrolling through an endless feed, people will be more likely to go outside, enjoy the fresh air, and maybe even read a book or have a picnic. The world would be a less sedentary place overall, and people would probably live healthier lives. Number 2. Families will eat more meals together. When was the last time your family all sat down to eat together and talked about your day? Social media has a way of keeping us all glued to our phones, even when we're in the presence of our loved ones. Without it, families would likely start eating more meals together and actually talking to each other. 3. There would be less cyberbullying. Cyberbullying has become a major problem in recent years, as it is easy for people to hide behind their keyboards and say horrible things to others without any consequences. With social media gone, cyberbullying would likely go down significantly, as people would be less likely to say awful things to others when they knew that they could be identified and possibly punished. 4. You would sleep better. One of the biggest reasons why people can't sleep well is because they are constantly checking their phones, and the blue light emitted from the screens keeps their brains from making chemicals that promote sleep. With no social media, people would likely put their phones away across the room and stick to an old-fashioned alarm clock to wake up in the morning. Number 5. Productivity would increase. It is estimated that people spend an average of 2 hours and 29 minutes per day on social media. That is a lot of time spent doing something that doesn't really move the needle on our life's purpose. With social media gone, people would have a lot more time on their hands and would likely be more productive both at work and at home. Number 6. People will make more money. Because people will have more time on their hands and be more productive, they will also likely make more money. This could be in the form of raises at work or even starting a new business. With all the extra time and energy that people would have, they would likely be able to generate more income. Number 7. People will read more. One of the best things about not having social media is that people would likely take up reading again. With no more mindless scrolling, people would have the chance to curl up with a good book and get lost in another world. This would be great for the book industry, as well as readers would likely spend more money on books than they do now. Number 8. Businesses will have to get creative. Businesses that rely on social media to sell their products and services will have to get creative if they want to stay afloat. This could mean investing in traditional advertising methods like TV and radio, or focusing on building relationships with influencers who can promote their brand to their followers. 9. Politicians will have to campaign the old-fashioned way. Without social media, politicians would have to get out there and campaign the old-fashioned way. This means knocking on doors, shaking hands, and kissing babies. They'll have to win over voters the old-fashioned way by appealing to them in person rather than through slick ads on Facebook or Instagram. And number 10, the world would be a less toxic place. Social media has a way of bringing out the worst in people. With no social media, people would likely be nicer to each other, as they wouldn't be influenced by the trolls and keyboard warriors that populate these platforms. While it's hard to imagine a world without social media, it may not be all bad if it disappeared tomorrow. What do you think? Would the world be a better place without social media? Let us know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun and informative content. See you next time.